Another place. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Spoiler alert, this happens. That should have been said at the start. I may edit that in with a title card. Welcome back to, Red Dead Redemption. This isn't going to be the normal kind of plays. It's going to be more of a... Okay, let me explain to you why I like this and why I don't like this. Because I have a little bit of a gripe with this game. Not with the normal game. The normal game is fine. The gameplay is amazing. The story, the ending kind of fucks it up, but the rest of the story isn't too bad. It's better than a lot of games, Ubisoft, and I'm always gonna be pissed off at Ubisoft about story. But yeah, my gripe with this game, there's nothing left to kill you. There's nothing really left for you to be killed by or any of that. Talk to the survivor. Now, do you see my gripe with this game? They're trying to say, oh, help the survivor. Let me walk right up to her. Why does she hate me? Surely, because I'm a zombie, I'm on their side, right? So shouldn't I be trying to kill the humans at this point? Really, that's one of the biggest gripes I have with this game. There's nothing special now about the game. I've done what, 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes with 20 odd episodes. So that's about 10 hours of gameplay. Maybe about 10 hours of gameplay. Maybe 8. Still longer than The Order 1886, which wasn't DLC. This is DLC. But I don't understand why... Okay, let me find a place where I'm not getting all the zombies and things on me, like dogs over there. One of the biggest things I don't get about this whole thing, well, I kind of do understand it, is why everyone cashes in on this zombie. It's a cheap cash-in. Okay, there's no two ways about it. The zombie genre thing is a cheap cash-in. Walking Dead, I'll say it's a cheap cash-in, in my opinion, because everyone's, ooh, zombies. That's something special, even though it's in just about every movie, just about every fucking game as DLC. There's nothing special about it anymore. It was kind of special, but now it's like, well, where's the zombie DLC? I've heard people say about Grand Theft Auto 5, where's the zombie DLC? Where's the zombie cheat? Where's this? Where's that? Really? Zombie DLC on everything? Zombie movies for everything? It's it's not that special anymore. It's... At this point, I'd be happy with a vampire movie that wasn't just a teenage bullshit thing. Twilight. It's... Cheap cash-ins is all I'm saying about things like this. But there's a big but here that people will say, oh, you're hypocritical for saying that. It's just you can't say, oh, this is that, and then say this is something else when it's the same. Yeah, it's kind of the same, but not really. So this, I wouldn't say it's a full cheap cash-in. As I said, 6, 7, maybe 8 hours of gameplay before, when I've done a series on this, which is longer than what some games are calling a full game now. So I can see where this wouldn't be classed as a cheap cash-in, but I'll also say, yeah, the whole zombie thing, kind of a cheap cash-in. And the story for the game, kind of written well for what they were trying to achieve out of this cheap cash-in. They tried to achieve, hey, we're going to make fun of every zombie movie and every zombie thing you've ever heard. Like, oh, what is that? Well, it's a zombie. No one knows what the zombie is. No one seems to know how to stop it. No one has a clue about things. There's, oh my god, I'm so shocked. All of that kind of thing. And I like the comedy aspect of that, but again, it's still on the part of, yeah, it's still kind of a cheap cash-in. There's not really anything special about it. I mean, the biggest plot twist in the whole story was, oh, John Marston becomes a zombie, and in the end, that's it. That's about it on plot twists. You meet... So, let me try and recap the story as I remember it. So you start off, your family gets bitten, uncle, what's his face? I think they just called him Uncle, which is... So, the old guy from the normal game gets bitten, then he bites your wife, she bites your son, then you go out to find a cure. Which is, yeah, okay, I can see where that goes. That's an okay way of putting things, but where's the... well, that is drama, in a way. And it's not the greatest drama, but it's drama. I don't know how to explain it. It's just... This isn't that great for everything you expect from Rockstar. I don't care. I don't care, guy. Shut up. Okay. You go searching for a cure. There's no cure. There's no two ways about that. There's no cure, nothing. I've spent too much time in this game just not doing anything. Come on, kill him. I've spent too much time just riding around. I need to do something. Hi! So, yeah, there's that. Then you come to Mexico, because you still think there's a cure, even though West Dickhead still doesn't have a cure. The doctor that went to Oxford or Harvard or something or other is dead at that point. Everyone you knew is either dead, zombie, or just a pain in the ass trying to stay alive, because there's nothing that they can do to keep themselves alive, so you have to keep them alive. Which is fine, they're playing the antagonist, I get that. When you come to Mexico, you meet a bunch of religious people, you meet so on and so forth. You actually come up here, oh Jesus Christ, a cow. You come up here and have to clear this place, which I'm not doing again. But it has a bunch of Catholics in there, and you have to save everyone, and blah blah blah. All that crap. Still no cure. They give you holy water. Does nothing, it maybe kills them or inebriates them for a minute so you can hit them. It's like this bullet time thing, just in real time. Kind of, if you get what I mean. They just get incapacitated and fall down. I think that's right. And then you meet Landon Ricketts further up here, and he tells you to get some dynamite, blah blah blah. You have to do all of his crap. Find dynamite, which is one of the hardest things in this game, because there's not really a place for finding Legend of the Undead menu entry added. Okay. I don't know what I've done, but I've done something. So you deal with him, then you have to take out some kind of... It's like rescue bounties. Go save this person and bring them back to here. Or there, or wherever. Yeah, blah 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 blah. There you go. Yeah, it's bats. I don't care. So you deal with all of that, blah blah blah. Then you go... No, there is a way that it's all saved. I remember now. I remember the end. Spoiler alert, by the way. Remember Abraham Reyes? Yeah, well, he's a dick. He thought, oh, hey, look, there's some... What is it? Crypts or cribs or something? Something underneath the palace on the other side of the map, where you go underground, you go put this mask thing back, you have to kill Jim Carrey, get it all back, blah blah blah. Then whoever was in the second and third one, you also have to kill him. It's a pain in the ass, I know, but hey, as long as they don't make a fourth Mask movie, I'm fine with it. Is there a fourth? I think there actually is. Shit. So yeah, the end is just, hey, a mask was in the wrong place. So you have to go deal with that, and it's not really worth it. Because, and this is the big pain in the ass, once you get back to your family, you've had the cutscene that is, oh, we're all happy now. Yeah, remember that dickhead called Seth? Yeah, he hears about the treasure that this mask happens to be and takes it. Then you die. Well, the funny thing about this is it's canon. I think that's right. Is it canon or post-canon? This is not a part of the actual game. This is like a completely different story. Is what I'm trying to say. So, in the actual story, you die of being shot by the government. You get killed by the government because you know too much. They think, hey, we're going to kill you now because you know too much. Then, when it comes down to it, in this, you just die of old age. It's a Disney story, essentially, in the end. But they want to make a sequel, by the looks of it. What a surprise, Disney wants to make a sequel. So yeah. You die of old age, Seth takes the mask, and da-da-da-da, we're here. Now, another big gripe I have with this game is they could have made the game just a little bit longer. Find Seth, kill him, get the mask. I would have been fine with that, even if it was just another 30 minutes. I would have been fine with that. But no. What happens? Well, that's it, it's the end. Seth has the mask. I don't know if you have to go find Seth and get the stuff and blah blah blah. There has been no missions since that point. And beyond that, there's no reason to play the game. There's no more side missions. If I go to the map, all you have to do now is town lost, town under attack, status safe, overrun. Why is my... oh right, that's Manzanita Post. So you have to just save all these towns. That's it. There's nothing to do beyond that. You're pretty much just keeping towns safe from zombies. Even though you're a fucking zombie. They could have just turned it around and said, hey, help overrun the world now and possibly kill Seth. And what the fuck is he? I thought that was Bigfoot. Oh yeah, you talk to Bigfoot in this game. For some weird reason. There's zombies, so put in Bigfoot. Just... A lot of things in this game are very mythical, and... As I said, it's away from canon, or it's in canon. I never understood that. Like, canon, post-canon, away from canon. Like, just say it's a part of the story or it's not. Just something. I need layman terms. So, yeah, there's nothing special once you've completed the game. Now, with the normal game, the main story, the actual game, not the DLC, you become Jack, which is the worst fucking choice ever, and you end up, I don't know, taking on all of John's responsibilities. You do all of the side missions that John Marston would do. You would do all of that, and you just, yeah, you just move on with life. Town is under attack, blah blah blah. And yeah, I just can't help but complain about this game because, well, I shouldn't really complain because it's just DLC, but I should also stress it's DLC that's longer than the likes of full games now. Games that you pay full price for. Games that you are paying $60 for to get 6 hours of gameplay. Now, I got this and the main story all in one for $30. Maybe it was a year after the Game of the Year edition came out, but that's still quite a good deal for what you're getting. I mean, you're getting an actual game, i.e. the main story of which is, what, 10-15 hours long. Then on top of that you get DLC that's 6 hours long. So you get a serious game. You get something that's worthwhile. That's really a sequel to another game that they made that didn't do so well, which I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother has told you. I mean, every time I end up talking about this game to people, they turn around and say, "Oh, did you know that it's a sequel to Red Dead Revolver?" Yeah. So does everyone and their mother at this point. I'm not trying to complain about those people, I'm just saying, yeah, people know about it. The game's been out for, what, 5 years? And, wait, was this 2010 or 2009? Game of Year edition is 2011, so that's 4 years. I like the game, and I like the story in this DLC. I don't really play DLC that often. I mean, DLC. Oh yeah, I have one thing that's DLC that I've never completed. I never completed this until I played the full series because I never thought, hey, that'll be about 6 hours long. That'll be worthwhile playing. I thought it might have been like, what do you call it? Shit, the bed. What am I thinking of? I think, it's not BioShock. No, yeah, it's BioShock. The fuck am I thinking of? So, BioShock 2 had DLC that was like 2 hours long. I thought this might have been like that. Oh, it's just 2 hours long. I don't really care for that. Whereas this is about 6 hours long, and it's kind of interesting for what it's doing. It's being comedy, it's not... Hello? I heard things. Who'd be a grrrr? Just you, John? Don't step on anyone's grave, asshole. Where did... Hello? Is this Uncle's? John... Well, that's kinda fucking creepy. A man standing over his own grave. I'm getting out of here before I break the universe. So yeah, there's not much I can say about this game apart from I like it, but here's the broken parts that I don't understand why it's such a thing. You know what, we should try and go see where Seth is, because I remember... Nope, wrong thing. I remember where Seth happens to be, and it's somewhere around here. Oh. It's one of the edges around here. I think that would be it. He's just a bit up from why was I trying to put a sh in McFarlane Ranch, not McShisland Ranch? If you're a McShisland, then good on you. What the fuck is wrong with me today? I want to know if... No. Shit. So, in the series where I played this game, I was looking for this horse, of which, if I go over here, yeah, I'm helping. Zombies' heads explode when I touch them. So, you know. Aw. John didn't want to hit anyone. Hi. Better not want to.
Regular knight in shining armor, ain't you?
You do know I'm a zombie, right? Horse pills. Okay. So yeah, there's only those little random events of which, with this horse, you can just go, you can, let's creak it. You can just run at them and they're dead. So there's nothing too great about that. And yeah, I have nothing left to say. Just the game has weird moments. Why was I trying to whistle? Weird moments where you're doing very weird things. That's all I can say about it, is weird things that you're doing because it's a weird story. But it's also a good story. If you get the Game of the Year edition for like less than $30, go ahead, do it. I would say it's worth it because you get so much out of the game. But if you're buying a game that's like 6 hours and it's only like Jesus Christ, I've turned into Ubisoft. If it's only $60. If it's $60, then really, is that worth it? Alright, Seth. I'm here to kick your ass. And your weird laundry. Get out of the way. You know what? I'm gonna call you Midnight Rider. Because, you know, the mist and all of that. And it's an Allman Brothers reference. So, yeah, I have nothing left to say. That'll be it for this video. This very... well, it's an average length video. I thought this was about an hour long because how much I've spoken and not really had a drink. But let's test if John Marston is zombie. John Marston is water soluble. Whee! Nope.